Cubus Limos.
Cubus Limos.
Welcome.
Hello.
Sorry about that. There were some updates.
We should roll for obligation for force.
Yes.
Force stuff.
You mean Destiny?
Yes, that.
Roll for Destiny.
Destiny.
That's not how it goes. No, not right.
Is that cultural appropriation?
Here, I'll,
Well.
Oh, there, everybody started. All right, I'll go last.
Do we need to clear it from last week?
I already did that last night.
Okay.
At least mine is cleared.
Yeah, I might need to sync.
Think with GM.
Oh,
Not yet.
I rolled 2 light points, so you're welcome.
I rolled a dark one again. Surprise.
I'll roll.
Nick also
mine.
rolled a dark one.
It's okay. Elon and I got this.
I will update that.
What?
So we have 6 light side points and 2 dark side points. Thank you.
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you, Nasha.
This is gonna work just fine.
Oh, and I never did find out if your sheet's fixed with that setback die or not. Hopefully, hopefully it's not going to do that. All right, so hi.
Hi.
Can we just say how cute and adorable these damn emotes are?
They
They're
are.
pretty great.
I'm here for Baby Yoda.
Who isn't?
I would kill for Baby Yoda.
The Mandalorian already has.
It's true.
I'd say it's a hereditary thing for Mick, but apparently Jango Fett's not a Mandalorian.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Well, their DNA is actually passed down through the armor.
Which may not even be real Mandalorian armor. Because it dents too easily, it may not be best armor.
So does that
Yeah, I
mean
assume
that
that-
Jango tricked a Jedi thinking that he was Mandalorian, that they were cloning him? Because
Maybe.
Master Sifo-Dyas, right, was the one who set that up?
Yeah.
No, wasn't it actually Dooku?
Maybe.
I think that he was manipulated by Dooku or someone to do it.
I think Dooku may have been posing as Master Sifo-Dyas. I
think that's what it was. Because he says in Attack of the Clones, Jango Fett says, "I was approached by a man called Tyrannus."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the Bounty Hunter video game.
Awesome.
Shit. Hold on. Keep going.
Holding,
Fighting with my microphone.
holding. Well, let's thank our sponsors. We forgot to do that Monday, by the way. Roll20 for letting us play with their cool virtual tabletop. And to Metallic Dice Games, we still have the promo code Geek Nation, and it'll pop up in chat throughout the night. If you need to get someone in your family some lovely dice for stocking stuffers or Christmas, it's not too late. Did your mic fall off?
Yeah, it came off of the stand wasn't listening.
No.
There we go.
There is a holidays going on, so every time you sub or gift sub or cheer 300 bits, you unlock a holiday emote, and it gives out some to the community as well, so it kind of shares and gifts. So that's going on. We have the new Baby Yoda emotes at tier 1, so if you're a Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free, or it's just $4.99 for the tier 1, and you get that sweet, sweet Baby Yoda. So cute.
He's almost as delicious as cabbage.
Almost. Nothing's that good.
I don't think anybody's tasted Baby Yoda yet.
Apparently, though, in the Outer Rim, salacious crumbs are a delicacy.
Yeah.
Yes. I kind of feel bad for him.
No, you don't.
I feel bad for the people who have to eat them.
Yeah.
Nasha would probably eat them.
Probably get your
I
heartburn.
bet it's good. It's like probably like those chicken lollipops.
Yeah.
Lollipops.
Everyone knows like meat on a stick from a street vendor, always the best stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, with the salacious crumbs, you just pull off an arm and.
Can confirm.
Nice. Who would like to give a recap of the last episode?
It killed stuff we got shipped. Then we went back. Voss Boss has boss.
Well,
That's pretty much it.
Yep.
I mean, that's a Naja recap.
There was
I follow
blood.
Waylon around. Make sure he does not die. I go body.
Yeah, so we started off fighting aboard a big old cargo ship. I forget which one it was.
It was a TL-1200 named the Scourge.
Yeah, the Scourge. And then we took over with a six-person crew. We took over the whole thing, which actually had about 9,000 Gamorreans on it. And persuaded them to become our minions to go work on Mick's farm.
Is one of them named Peppa?
It is now.
Yeah.
It's
Peppa
canon.
the Gamorrean pig.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He's 7'1".
We found Azrael on board. He was the cargo we were supposed to recover for Voss Boss,
Oh, yeah.
which turned out a lot better than we thought it was going to go.
That's Slimo.
We dropped. Wait, we're back.
Hmm?
It's frozen.
We killed a big old Gamorrean named Gronk.
Gronk.
Yep.
Azrael was supposed to go to Timo the Hutt, and we appointed an Aqualish to be the leader of the new cabbage crawler named Thu Solera. Mick had a scene at home where he got his clone commando armor out of the ground, and he found out his daughter is not at university anymore, even though he's been paying for university.
Not okay.
He's been playing for a beach on some nice planet. Or probably on Alderaan.
Oh yeah, nothing bad ever happens in Alderaan.
No, never.
It's a lovely world.
It is. It's very beautiful.
And we found out that Boss's boss, Arik Brent, works for the Crimson Dawn, which is a known crime syndicate.
Creme syndicates.
The Crim Syndicate.
Crimson.
They smuggle creme fresh from one end of the galaxy to the other.
Hmm.
It sounds
The,
very delicious, kind of like a cinnamon roll.
We heard about a free protocol droid named Setup, who we're trying to hire to work on the farm
Oh,
to
yeah.
translate for the Gamorreans,
I forgot to tell them
because
about
they
that.
don't speak Galactic Basic, and Alex doesn't speak Galactic English tonight.
Aw. Okay.
Commander, tell the ship apart until you find the creme. Fresh. Sorry. That's how I do Vader poorly. Alright.
Poorly do Vader.
I like it.
What do you mean you can't wear helmets?
In Orna, that was a mobile game thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, Mick wears
I
lots of
was
helmets.
getting messages about your armor, and you said you can't wear helmets.
Well,
I was
Mick's a hero.
confused.
Heroes aren't allowed to wear helmets.
So I should not look at Discord while trying to run a game. That's a good question. How many flavors do they carry?
Of creme fresh?
Yes.
I mean, you can make any flavor you want. We just sell the pure unfiltered creme. Made from the finest blue milk.
Blue crib.
Okay, I've been looking up on Galaxy's Edge a lot. I'm going to say this before we get started. Has anyone seen the Rise of Resistance new ride in Florida?
I've heard about it.
I don't want to spoil it, but it is crazy interactive and immersive.
I said, yeah.
Yeah, Rob's gone down this Disney hole.
Yeah.
Classic D hole.
It's the D hole, yes.
So anyway,
Yep.
it looks pretty awesome, and I'm hoping that we can get there soon so we can check all that stuff out.
Mhm.
So let's get this crawl going, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
And yeah, so I also live with the full well knowledge that when I die, somebody somewhere is gonna have to realize that he can't get money from me anymore.
Yeah. And,
So.
and you're going to have your ashes spread illegally at the Haunted Mansion.
Well, that doesn't look right.
That happens.
It does happen.
We're just going to use the
yes.
other screen. I can't get all these freaking updates tonight. What? All right. I know that Star Wars isn't D&D. All right. To that, I say... There. Have some baby Yodas.
Baby
Maybe that'll
Yoda.
make you happy.
Baby Yoda. Do.
No,
Baby
we're changing
Yoda.
do to Dooku's, remember?
Okay. Baby Yoda.
Branding.
Dooku. Baby Yoda. Dooku. Baby Yoda. Dooku.
Okay.
Baby
So,
Yoda.
Dantooine.
Yep. Dantooine.
Dantooine.
That's where we are.
Hmm?
It's a beautiful place. Hope nothing bad happens to it.
It's a nice
I love-
Dantooine you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
So Thought runs up to Waylon and goes, "Tell me again, tell me again, tell me again. You were on the ship and all the pigmen were there, and you go and you said, look at me, I'm the captain now. I love that part. Say it again, say it again.
You looked at me. I am the captain now.
I love it so much. I love it so much.
Oh, good to see you back up to tip-top shapes. Thought. How you doing?
Anyway,
Anyway.
that's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
That's your favorite part.
This Jawa, I don't understand sometimes.
Well, no, I don't suppose you would. But that's
Don't speak-
okay. I don't understand a lot of things.
I pat you on the head a little too hard.
Ah!
Will not hurt little guy. I break your robot arm. Droid arm. I break your droid arm.
Thought, my friend.
Yes.
I've been considering some enhancements to the chassis. If I can find them, I'm wondering if you might help me install them.
But of course! It's no problem, really. I'm very, very good at fixing things and making things much better. It's, yes. Something of a family history thing we do. We do that a lot. We make things better, or we don't and just sell them. Mostly we just sell them. But I can do the other thing too. It's gonna be great.
I don't want you to sell them. They're quite expensive.
Okay. Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Or are you?
No. 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 I'm Elon.
Okay. All right.
As you were, friend.
What kind of stuff are you getting?
Well, essentially, aftermarket joints in my legs to help increase my agility.
Oh, that's very good.
Range of motion.
You're very top heavy, so that would be good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can totally help with that. No problem at all. Yeah.
Excellent.
What do you want to do with your old ones?
Hang them on the wall.
You can have the old one. I'm not replacing the whole leg, just the joints.
No,
and
I know,
the
I
inner
know.
workings. You're welcome to have the spare parts.
Okay. That's good. I like that. Yes. Okie. So, what are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing?
Did you hear about what we named the new ship?
Yeah, it's real good. The couch color, this is very good. So, this is an interesting note. Mick, I don't know if you know this, but I can speak Huttese.
Oh.
So, if we need to, back and forth with Pikmin, I can totally help you out.
Well, that's probably a good idea to get started off, and then we would probably have to... I
Well-
still think we should get a droid so you don't have to stay here and be
No.
a farm supervisor.
Well, no, I agree. That's not really what I want to do either. But I'm just saying I can help you out. It came in handy back on Tatooine, so,
Thought I think you would make a fantastic farm supervisor.
I think you would too, but I also think you'd try your own supply too much.
What are you talking about? Okay, no, that's a fair point.
Is that cabbage on your robe?
No. Look over there!
Look over where? Mick's looking around confused.
Oh, I see. 'Twas a ruse.
It was, yes. I'm very sneaky, very sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Yeah. So, what's happening right now?
Well,
Yes?
excuse me. We have a few things I think we could do.
Okay.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're still waiting to hear back from people about jobs. People being Voss Boss and the individual above him.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have the cabbage crawler to, I think, potentially outfit a little heavier than it currently is.
Oh, okay.
Or at least get it finished, the renaming idea finished, unless that's taken care of from last episode. Upgrades. I think that might be it. For the moment, until we get word.
So Thought kind of walks over, picks up his toolkit, and walks back up and goes,
Okay. Where do you want me to start? The cabbage crawler or Elon?
Elon first.
I still need to acquire the
Oh,
upgrades.
okay. Sounds like the cabbage crawler then.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
So Thought then goes off and like starts putting stuff in the back of a speeder and like securing it, getting ready to head out to Mick's farm. That's where the cabbage crawler is, right? Out at the farm.
Yeah, I think that's where they parked it.
Okay. So yeah, that's what,
actually, I think it was in the starport.
Pretty big.
I mean, that makes more sense.
it's where?
You remember you parked in the starport and you took the name of those creatures. You rode them out to your farm.
The blurgs. Yep.
Blurgs.
Okay, so yeah, then Thought will go over to the hangar that the cabbage crawler is ported in and start going over that ship and figuring out what it needs, what it can use, all of that.
Okay.
So, yep. Pulls speeder out of the hangar of the Star Crawler and just starts puttering over to that port.
Okay. Am I going with you, or are you just going by yourself?
Anyone is welcome to come, but
I'll go with you.
Okay. It's like riding a golf cart.
What's a golf cart?
I don't know.
I bet it rides like this.
I bet it does. It sounds stupid.
It sounds stupid.
so yeah. I will start going over the cabbage crawler and getting the lowdown on that.
Yeah, I want to. I've got some things that I need to buy, including what I want to do essentially is pay for the cybernetic legs, and the one version of it gives you +1 to agility. But for droids that just say flavor-wise, figure out however you want to do it. So I just figure new joints will be the thing. But I would have to find a place on Dantooine that has that kind of thing. It's fairly rare. I think rarity was like 6.
Okay.
So I'll bust into the HoloNet and
Sure.
do some intergalactic searching for the parts that I want.
Intergalactic eBay.
Space Prime.
Space Prime.
All right. Actually, there is a droid shop here on Dantooine. I can't remember who ran it, but yeah. It's in the market area.
Thought you'd be okay if I head over to the market?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. Go ahead.
I just
All
pull the toolbox down, start walking over to the cabbage crawler, like I own the place.
Okay. I'll head out.
Okay. The cabbage crawler's got the doors are open. I guess they're waiting for Mick's family to arrive.
Okay.
They're just a bunch of. There's a couple Trandoshan.
No.
There was, I can't remember the species now. Alex mentioned he found it last game.
A Qualish.
A Qualish, and then there was the other one, but the. Dadgummit. Well, anyway, there's a few different species out there hanging out, drinking.
Okay.
Thought walks in. He's like, "Look lively, boys! The bosses are here. All right, they sent me over to give the ship the once over and see what it needs, see what it wants, see what it has. Who's in charge? Who's the boss man of this particular piece of machinery?"
Clotulian, that's who it was. Was it Qualish Thu, or is that the
Yes.
other one? Okay.
It was
Yeah, through his
college.
Qualish.
Okay. So the Qualish walks towards you, folds his arm. You know,
Partner!
in Hut Tease, he says, this is the second time today that someone says they're our new boss.
Yes, and in Huttese, Thought says, yes, but this is the first time someone has said it who is a thermal detonator hidden on their person. Let's take a look
Oh.
at this thing.
They all like back up.
You say this like I don't have one somewhere. I just didn't choose to say it.
Let's take a look at the ship.
I wanna like also, I wanna say like in the moment, you know, brain kind of hits Wayland. I should probably tell Fu that Thought's coming. Gonna try to reach him on the comm link.
Yeah, he answers.
Hey, Fu, it's Wayland. If there's a Jawa in purple robes and a robot accompanying him, they're here to look at the ship. Don't listen to him when he says boss. He means it in the most nicest way.
Okay. I guess we're listening to the Jawa.
That's right, you are. All right, let's go.
And they follow you out. You go inside, outside. With you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like checking the ship over. I'm walking the perimeter of the ship, seeing like what kind of weapons it has, seeing if I recognize any armor plating it's got.
Sure.
All of these kind of things. Essentially, I would like to roll for you to tell me that I need to go to a page in a book and look at the ship character sheet.
Yeah, do that. Roll mechanics, I guess.
Okey-doke.
2 difficulty.
How much?
2.
All right. 1 minute.
Yeah, see what that was.
Nice.
So you got 3 successes and a triumph.
Yep.
This is a Siwantech TL1200 transport.
Yep.
Out of character. It can be found in the Lords of Nalhutta.
Okay.
On the description's on page 115. The stats are on page 116.
Hey, Lords of Nalhutta. And what was the pages again?
115 and 116.
Okay. I will look that up. So thoughts occupied until called for, I would say.
Okay. Elon.
Yes.
It doesn't take you too long to find it. I mean, waiting through the stormtroopers and the crowd. It's on your right. There are droid parts hanging outside on the storefront as sort of a way to show you that's a droid store, because there's no like sign. I believe this one's actually owned by a Basilisk. I think I wanted to have like a really muscle beefy dude working on tiny droids. But I don't remember his name. What can I do for you?
Yes, I'm looking for a set of Mod 3 Cyber enhancement for legs, particularly the hip and knee replacements.
He's getting old. I'm just kidding.
He actually looks down at your... Do you point to the leg as you're saying this? Or are you doing
Yes.
both legs?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
got to do both.
He like thumps one leg. Is can see. Yes. Right. Let me see what I have here in the back. Kind of slowly turns, goes to the beaded doorway. You hear some rummaging in the back. He does come out with some suitable replacements. He will have to like It's the whole leg of another droid, so he has to take apart the joint from the leg, so it's going to take some time. But he does tell you, you're lucky I have these. I can sell them to you with the work. I'd have to get these off of here. It'd be about 15,000 per joint.
Whew. All right. Per joint or per leg?
Well, per leg.
Okay. All right. I can pay you 15,000 now, and the rest on delivery.
Deal. He takes his second arm on the right to give you a handshake.
I return.
As his top arms are like wiping them off with like oil from his hands on the rag.
Oh.
Well, I'll have these ready for you in a couple hours.
Okay. I've got a few other things I could go do. I will return shortly. Or in 2 hours, I should say.
See you then.
Thank you.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm guarding Waylon's body. It's not nearly as dirty as it sounds.
His date does not appreciate it.
Who's that creepy lady standing over there? That's just the person guarding my body.
Yes. I don't know. I guess I'd be waiting to kind of hear from Voss Boss.
We were invited to dinner with that one dude.
Oh, that's right. No, it's getting ready for that.
Mick's probably at home helping pack for his family members who are going to Castellon.
Okay. All right. Where to start? So Finn's getting ready. Naja's protecting him as he gets ready.
She's just like standing outside the shower like this. She's like got her arms crossed. Mullen's going to hurt her body.
I appreciate it.
No pain.
There is some commotion among the stormtroopers in town. The Admiral and a couple of his officers with a whole battalion of stormtroopers are heading towards not the hangar that the Starcrawler's on, but the opposite one.
Okay.
Not the one that the Starcrawler's on, and that's not where the Cabbage Crawler is.
Yeah, the Cabbage Crawler, yes.
That's where it is?
Yes.
The stormtroopers outside of that one?
Mm-hmm.
Goes to Cabbage
Gotcha.
Crawler.
Thought, as you're inspecting the Cabbage Crawler, an Imperial shuttle is coming down.
Let's come for you.
Look at the time. Well, yeah, I think I've got everything here I need. Okay. Hide. Everyone hide. You never saw me. You never saw me! Dot runs off.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna start looking for an exit of some kind. Cause I no, just no.
In the
Like,
hangar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imps killed my entire clan. I want no part of this. I don't know what this is. This is bad. This is not good.
Sure. You have time to leave the hangar.
So do I have to find a door, or I've got time to walk out?
You have time to walk out.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's what I'm doing. Because no.
Okay.
So I walk like very briskly, but don't draw too much attention. Okay. You're fine, Dot. You're fine. Everything's fine. That's just, why would they come looking for you? No one knows who you are. No one knows anything about you.
Are you saying this all out loud?
All of it's out loud as he's walking. It's like, nope, everything's fine. Every once in a while he'll slip into Jowese and like just so yeah, I'm panicking.
You're able to actually go out into town, like the entrance, to go to the other starport where the Starcrawler is.
Yeah, no, that's where I go.
Yeah. As you're leaving, you're seeing the stormtroopers are taking formation in 2 rows facing one another. So as the shuttle comes down, they're kind of flanked alongside like a walkway, and the admiral and his officers are facing the shuttle as the door comes down. That's all you catch.
All right, I get on the comms even before like I get into the other hangar, and I'm like, Raylan.
He's in shower.
Hey, I'm just gonna shower. What's up?
Bunch of Imperials, cabbage crawler, not
Slow
safe.
down.
We
Slow
should
down for
all
me.
hide. We
Slow
should
down.
run. We're
Slow
all
down.
gonna die.
Deep breaths will be fine. Deep breaths. One more time for me. You know, what is going on?
The Imperials are
Okay.
surrounding the cabbage crawler hangar, and I don't know why. There's a shuttle coming in, and I don't know what's on it, but no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
no,
you
it's-
like me to see what's happening? Would you like me to check it out?
I'll come with you. Here, let me throw on some clothes real quick. I
it's
will.
bad.
I know it's bad, but it'll be all right.
I thought it's better for him if he put on clothes.
Yeah, it would be bad if I did not put on clothes.
Yes, that would be very bad. They don't understand.
Yeah, whatever. Well, let's just keep going. So I'll throw on clothes, and I will head outside to look at the other hangar, where the shuttle is coming down.
Yeah, and like
Mhm.
as you come out, Thought's just standing there like with his toolkit. It's like,
Why don't you watch the ship, buddy? We'll be back.
okay.
He's gonna very gently pat Dot's head real quick, ruffle the hood. Be all right.
You can hide under bed if you wish.
I don't like them.
You don't like beds?
No! Stormtroopers.
Well, go hide under the bed. You'll be
Okay.
safe.
Okay.
As I head over, some troopers seem at all interested in the actual freighter, or is it just the shuttle that's coming in?
The shuttle.
Okay. Cool. A little less concerned now.
I never said it was rational panic.
Okay.
Actually, as you head around the corner, is Naja with you?
Yes, I'm with you. With him.
Sorry, I'm looking up a rule real quick because it's important.
Oh boy.
Hold, please. Here we go. Okay. As you come around the corner, you see a few stormtroopers, like a block of 6, marching front, and then there's a space. You see your father, you see Jezza, and a couple other officers. But your father's attention, the officers are back. Your father's walking side by side with a tall, you assume, it's been a couple of years, but he's been kind of in and out. It's a very tall gentleman in all black helmets, cape, and I need you and Naja to please make a fear check for me, please.
Is it someone who she would know to be afraid of?
This is an ability from this NPC.
Oh, okay.
So it's
it's
either
like Dragon Fear.
discipline
What are we rolling?
or cool,
Discipline or cool?
and the difficulty is 3 challenge dice. That's 3
3
reds.
reds?
Yes.
I'm afraid. I don't know. So it's either discipline or what?
Cool.
Okay, I'll go with this one.
Should have left that open because I gotta find the results.
Oh no, I'm afraid. Imagine that. Naja's not afraid of anything.
Oh man.
No, I was just like, what is this feeling?
What is this feeling? Yes, pretty much. What does this gentleman make me want to wander away?
I wish I put my skill in cool instead of leadership, but okay.
He looks too much like a robot. I want to punch him in the face, but I'm afraid to.
Oh shit. What do I boost?
Oh,
wow.
I have a oh no, I have that's from okay, we're good.
Okay.
man, Wayland Claw is cool.
It's probably not my first interaction with that individual actually.
Naja.
Hmm?
During this encounter, add a setback die to everything.
Okay. Everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Wayland, you have a success. With advantages. So on your first check, anywhere near this person, you get 2 boost die.
Cool. I've got them marked in my dice pool, so next time I do it, it'll be good.
And they are walking.
I'll get it.
They are walking into the security office.
Baby.
Please.
A dog goes running past the hangar.
This is the dog's fear.
Dog is just very afraid. One of the hangar attendants comes running after them. Stop.
That dog did not make its roll.
No, it did not. It had despair. It was just a package.
Good job, doggo.
Way to go. The force is with you. Alright. So
Also
they're
with
heading
you.
into the security.
Gotcha. After they pass, or as they pass, he'll kind of trail the last
Come
set of
here.
stormtroopers, kind of into the hangar area.
Okay.
So,
Back. Fish.
and so they head into the security area.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Or Arcada's place.
Oh, okay. Arcada's. Gotcha. I'd like to. I'm gonna let. Kind of. Ping Elon and let him know who went in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to intrigued.
The other 2 officers, Jezza and your father, eventually come out the front, followed by a couple stormtroopers.
Gotcha. I will. Kind of look and kind of listen Is there any kind of conversation between them?
Your father looks pleased.
Yeah.
Roll perception, I guess.
Two difficulty?
They're a bit away, maybe 3.
Okay. Perception. That is my 2 boost I used. Not for much, but there is 2 successes and 1 advantage.
Actually, I'm going to put the dice roller on the screen because we're not using the map. They can see it at home. Oops. Nope, that's not going to work. Cancel.
No.
Game capture. Nope. Forget it. Sorry about that, guys. Getting off of there. Alright. You can pick up bits and pieces. Well, you can hear, most of the conversation. They're talking about the prisoner. And that soon he'll give up the information that the Empire needs after the interrogation.
The prisoner needs after the interrogation. Information. Can I make a logical conclusion that the prisoner that he means is
Olden.
Olin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I assume I don't make eye contact, and neither of them notice me in the process.
Oh, let me roll and see.
So I'm not really being discreet. I'm just kind of walking. I was kind of trailing them, and then kind of waiting awkwardly.
Well, I'll tell you what. Instead of me rolling, how about you make a roll for stealth?
Oh boy. I am not very good at that.
With 1 purple and 1 red die.
Sweet.
Cinch.
Should I go with him? Should I go with him?
There are destiny points you may spend as well.
I'm gonna follow him.
no.
Should I roll stealth too?
Yes.
I don't want to roll destiny because I almost want to be noticed. I'm not trying to
What?
do that.
What is the
Oh, you
again?
succeed. 1 success.
So
Oh,
two,
no.
2 difficulty,
1 difficulty, 1 challenge.
1 difficulty, 1 challenge.
Yes.
Fail. On this list somewhere, under skullduggery.
Oh.
Dear.
Ooh.
Wow. Well,
I failed, but I have a lot of good things coming my way.
how far did you move up, Naja?
I'm just behind Waylon. However far he moved up, I'm right behind him.
I want to say, like, over the course of the interrogation, we'll have, like, because there's a market nearby, is there not?
Yes.
We'll say we meandered through the market, pretending to be interested in things.
I will say that the Admiral did not notice Naja, but Jezza did. But she hasn't quite put together where she knows your face before you two blend back into the market area.
There's a weird pale lady over there. Oh, she's gone.
I would like to continue to follow them, if that's possible.
Well, they're just standing out front right now.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be better at giving out the dice rolls. Naja rolled 2 failures and 4 advantages. That was the result.
It's real fruit at them. Just kidding.
Don't throw fruit at it. We don't want to immediately attract their attention unless we want to.
I don't know. Do you want to?
I am curious if the individual I saw is who I think I saw.
Well, who is that? He looked like Robot Man. Droid Man? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like droids.
He's a character.
He's a character? Like a funny character?
Not the kind of person you want to insult. And I don't mean that lightly. It's the kind of person that you, unless you go looking for trouble, you probably want to avoid.
I do not look for trouble unless you tell me you look for trouble.
Then let's hope trouble doesn't find us.
Okay. I will not look for trouble. He was very tall.
Yeah, he is. I am however going to approach. I'm going to say, hey, wait here a moment. Keep an eye out.
Yes.
I just want to clarify who that is. I will approach both my father and Jezza.
Okay. And not just stand behind.
Yeah, he told me to. So I'm
Okay.
going there.
Okay. Just double
listen.
checking. So, as you come out of the crowd in that same direction, Jez is the first to notice. She kind of comes out of her military stance and kind of arms like down, like as shocked. But then you see on her face that she realizes something. And it's probably the moment she realizes that that pale woman is actually with you, and now it makes sense. And just a moment later, your father turns, noticing that she's staring your direction.
Did you all... How high up did you go? Just out of curiosity.
Are you asking what now? What was the question?
I'm just looking at my father at this point, just kind of looking at him as I walked and approached, and I said, just how high up did you go?
Pardon?
Well, if he's here.
This is Empire business, boy. If you wanted information, you should have stayed with the Empire.
Sorry, just wanted to make sure it was the person I thought it was. It's kind of hard to mistake, but...
Strangely, it's neither confirmed or denied.
Yeah. It's not strangely. Neither confirmed nor denying is the way my father exists. It's not a new thing. I'm just gonna look and go. The Imperial shuttle touches down, everybody shows up and pretends like he's something big, and you ever tell me that it's not the only person that I know that stands over 7 foot tall and also is a human?
Do you know it's human, though?
Usually the not humans get to ride in the prison barges, not the shuttles.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people in the Empire do you know that aren't human? I can think of one.
I know a Puan. And I know a Chess. And I'm assuming some of those others that worked for the Puan is also non-human. If you know what I'm talking about. I know one that's Dathmirian.
Either way.
Either way.
So. But yeah. Just wanted to see. It caught my eye as I was working on this ship.
trying to decide if he's gonna. You know, out of character for him, he says, "I would go before you catch his eye." It's not really a threat. It's more of concern.
Yeah, I'm well aware of the concern that usually is in that eye. Yeah, if I look at him, almost. Waylon's a little taken aback by that, but I'm gonna look at him and go, "All right, I'll leave you two to it then." And I'll fade back into the crowd.
Okay.
Fun. Well, this Imperial problem just got a whole lot worse. I kind of
Yeah.
say that to Naja as I walk back and link up with her.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. If,
Should we leave planet?
not unless we need to, but that whole, if he's interrogating the Olin, then Olin's probably not going to make it out very much in one piece, depending on how that interrogation goes.
I guess we should have left with Olin earlier.
I'm starting to think that maybe that was a better plan, but if Olin believes what he does, then it'll be an interesting time. And hopefully he's right. I'll kind of make my way back to the ship.
I follow.
Naja, roll perception for me, real quick.
With a still at disadvantage.
No, just 2 difficulty. He's inside. You're not as afraid now. It's when he's outside.
You went away.
Bad man go.
Bad man went away. My perception is shite.
You rolled a success and 2 threats.
Yeah, that sounds like
Wait-
fun.
Waylon turns to head back to the ship, and as you turn, you're noticing quite a few people in the crowd watching the door of the security building.
Mhm.
And they're watching with some with fear
Mhm.
of what's happening in there. Others standing kind of with their chins up,
Mhm.
like they believe in something. There's something going on
Mhm.
with the citizens of Dantu Town.
Okay.
And as you leave to go towards the hangar, you're hearing the phrase crop up occasionally, like here and there, rising moon.
Nasha thinks that's the name of the bar. She's pretty sure that's the name of the cantina.
Interesting.
I will ask Waylon, what does Rise Moon? What do they serve there?
Rising moon. What is
Well, rising moons, plural, yeah.
rising moons? What is that? Do you know what that's related to, or can I take a gander at that?
Who was with Elon when you last spoke with Hope? Was
Uh,
anybody?
I think everyone was there.
Yeah, I think we were all there.
You heard Hope tell that to Elon.
That's right.
It must mean good evening.
I will kind of contact Elon. Hey, are you back at the ship yet? Elon, are you back at the ship? Oh, you're also muted. Sorry.
Freaking button. I am actually going to look for some weapons while my cybernetics are being prepared.
Gotcha.
What's your status?
You had a interesting encounter while getting some preparation for the cabbage crawler done. Thought came back a little bit frantic about some Imperial stormtroopers, and the Empire situation has escalated a bit. The crowd that we have been walking through has been whispering Rising Moon. This is unsecure, so I kind of wanted to ask you more in person.
Oh, Rising Moons?
Yes, Moon, sorry.
Yeah, Hope said this to me yesterday, and I'm not quite clear on what it is, but it struck me as some kind of passphrase. I didn't want to ask in front of her friend.
Noted. I will, well, if you're busy doing that, I will go drop her a line and see if I can't get more information, if that's all right.
That's fine. Is everyone safe?
For the most part, thoughts on the ship, and not just with me, so.
Okay. Depending on how long this takes, I may work on the installation today with Thought.
Sounds good.
Over and out.
Out. And I will turn and make my way to Hope's office.
Okay.
And then I'll also contact Thought and say, hey, do you need anything?
What?
Hey,
You still-
things are okay. We're okay. The ship is okay. Both of our ships are okay.
Okay. Well,
Stormtroopers were there. Not okay?
no, because the cabbage crawler handles terribly. We're going to need at least to spend 6,000 credits on it just to improve its handling. But we can get into that later.
Okay. We can pull some resources. I think we have some in the fund that would work.
Okay, okay.
At least for our ship that we might be able to use if we're not too desperate on things.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it then.
Yeah. Anyway, are you doing okay? Do you want to come with us? We're gonna go talk to Hope.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's way better than, sitting here alone.
Under a bed. Just kidding.
under I'm in the cockpit right now.
Okay. Then
Alone.
Yeah. Then why don't you close it up real quick and then we'll meet
Okay.
you down at the hangar.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
So Thought comes down, walks out, closes it up, just punching around on a data pad.
Okay, let's go.
And we head off to Hope's.
Okay. So it's Waylon, Naja, and Thought.
Yes.
Okay. So Thought catches up to you two in the markets. You're heading your way to Hope's home. Actually, she works out of her home. It's on the other side of the market. As you approach, nothing's really going on. It's quiet.
Okay. I will knock on the door if she's not outside.
Okay, you knock. A few moments pass. There's nothing. No movement or door's not opening.
Do you want me to kick door down?
No, it's
I don't
just-
think that's not very neighborly.
No. I like to test the door, see if it opens.
What's locked?
Okay.
And at this moment, the chest female that you saw before kind of snakes around the corner and kind of folds her arm and leans against the wall. That's her name was Maloric. Hope's not home right now.
Well, you don't know where Hope
That's
is.
a terrible accent. She has business to attend to.
With who?
It's personal.
Oh, she's on date.
Sure.
What's a date?
Personal.
It is food you eat.
Then maybe you can tell me.
Okay.
Do you mind? Do you have a minute? I'm gonna go somewhere a little
Uh-huh.
less on the streets, in the middle of an open.
She kind of goes back to she gestures to follow her, and she goes to the alley next door, or between the house and the next building.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll follow. Kind of.
I'll guard the entrance to the alley.
Thought is just right beside Waylon.
Cool. So, I assume you're one of the people that subscribe to the rising moons theory. Am I correct?
Let us just say that there are those here that do not stand for what's happening.
Do they lay it down? Sorry.
Funny.
Sorry.
It's good.
One of the many reasons we keep him around, that he's an expert mechanic and pilot.
Hi.
Hello.
So, you don't stand for that. Reasonably, neither do we. So, rising moons is your calling card of sorts between those who think similarly.
Of sorts. You could say that's our way of telling each other that all will be well.
Noted.
With the recent visitor to Dantu Town, Hope needed to get somewhere safe.
Reasonably. That individual is not one you want to be near.
Indeed.
I'm glad we're not the only one, well, at least I'm not the only one with understanding of his reputation.
Thought raises his hand.
Yeah, what's up, guy?
Who are we talking about?
A individual in the Empire that goes by the name of, I think if I'm got this right and this is the right person I'm thinking of, goes by Darth Vader.
Oh. Okay. That sucks.
He's kind of a big deal. Yes. Yes, it does.
No, no. Yeah. Okay.
But
Okay.
is he with Olam right now?
That is what we believe.
That's what I believe as well. The way the Imperial officer I talked to earlier seemed to indicate that that was the case, based on previous conversations I've had with him.
Why didn't that Orlon guy take us up on our offer to get him off planet?
Because he had his beliefs and he wanted to stick by them.
That's...
Tasha's just.
I don't... You know...
Yeah.
That doesn't understand people sometimes.
You're not alone.
Okay. So...
So,
Do we get this Orlon guy off planet or what?
we think we have to wait for him to be done with the conversation he's having with...
Yeah. No, with...
Let's just go take him from Vader. It'll be fine.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
I assume that's what we're doing with the rest of the evening. What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for watching season 2.
Yep.
No.
Been great.
No, but so Hope's found a safe place. We have a few people we want to get off world here, and then we'll be all set. What else is there? Is there a collection of you yet? Those who follow the rising moons.
There are a lot of us in town.
For like a convention or something?
What's a convention?
You know, it's when
There-
bunch It's not important, sorry.
Usually it's a lot of people get together to follow and learn knowledge or share enjoyment in a litany of things that can cross many subjects. We have a ton of them in the Empire for a bunch of like really dumb workshops. They're a lot more-
Weapon convention, armor convention.
Some of those, yes. Anyway, have you... Is there a place where we could meet without the Empire noticing?
Just you and I and your friends?
Everybody who subscribes to the Rising Moons.
That would be quite dangerous.
Then let's get the word out. Why don't... Okay. Do we all have credit chips, right?
Thought looks at you and like pulls his cloak tight. No.
Not you, Thought. I'm not
Okay.
talking about...
Okay. Then yes.
Then there is a stall in the market run by my friend, a good friend of mine. He carries produce. If,
The cabbage man.
if they are a subscriber of this theory, have them draw a circle on the back of one of those credits.
Give it to the cabbage man.
And we can start to formulate ways to impede their progress. If that works for you.
I'll relay the message.
Wonderful. And if they have ways they want to help, they can leave those with the credits. I don't want them doing something that they don't want to do.
Looks like I have work to do.
Good. And I'm gonna hand her about 200 credits.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, in advance, as a thank you for letting us borrow your services. It's not much, but it's what I can give you right now.
Good, because I'm not cheap.
No one is these days.
Alright, and then she turns and goes. She just disappears.
We...
Does she pass Nasha?
Yeah, yes, she walks by
She
Nasha.
goes, Nasha goes my way. You're very beautiful.
I don't even think she responds to that.
It's fine. Nash doesn't care.
Thought looks at Waylon and goes, that's the nicest thing I've ever heard her say.
You and me both.
I would have to kill her. Since
Oh God! It took a turn!
It always does. Don't trust me. This isn't the first time. That's how it goes. You just gotta roll with it.
Okay.
All right. I think we'll head back to the ship unless we have anything else we want to do while we're out.
Well, I was going to ask Mick if Mick needs a scene at the house, or is he coming back? You're muted.
I'm okay to come back after we pack up. I don't need a scene
Okay.
or anything like that.
Sure. What were you going to say, Thought?
Thought would turn to Waylon at one point and goes,
So, seems like we're getting involved in something kind of big here.
I think we are on the cusp of something big. And while you say this name kind of as a jest, the Waylanders might become more than just us. and those that we've hired. And it may turn into something a little more serious. And as much as I am apprehensive at the role of leadership again, given how far it's taken me, without a leader, the people won't have a focal point or a focus, and they'll continue to try to work on their own things. And the Empire is good at picking off the weak ones and the small ones and the ones that can't fend for or have other people fend for them.
So I teach them all how to stab and with knife.
Well,
Fight school.
I don't know a lot about fighting and stuff, but I've got your back.
He'll pat your head again, Dot. Thank you. I think, hopefully, a lot of us will have each other's backs here.
I want to get Thought a really big gun. Trying to find use like the biggest, deadliest gun ever.
Gonna need a tripod.
So, but that's the hope.
That'll take me a few weeks until I can find the right gun in the right book. Sorry.
Because as...
I want to get him a bazooka.
But he'll kind of turn and look between everybody. And because as some people have said, technically not yet, but will soon say, rebellions are built on hope. So
Okay. That sounds. I don't think that's gonna catch on, but okay.
maybe it will, maybe it won't.
I'm just saying, we might want to workshop it. I don't know.
We can cover that here in a minute.
It just feels. I don't know. It's missing something.
I think it'll catch on in a gen or so.
You think? I don't know.
Oh no. Oh, you broke the stream.
Well done.
Well played. Take a boost die on your next roll.
Huh?
Good job. Good job, Mick. All right. So we're heading back.
Yes.
So along the way, Thought would go into how the cabbage crawler handles like crap, and he wants to get a couple of pieces of tech to try and offset that. Specifically, I made some notes.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I want to get a couple. I'm going to get 2 packs of fine-tuned micro thrusters.
I just want to say, I love the fact that Tim's like, give me the page that this ship's in, and then within minutes, he already has upgrades.
I rolled really well,
Yeah.
and I know where everything is. So,
Okay.
you know. But
It's
yeah,
a good thing you're playing the mechanic.
Yeah, this works out really well.
it's not an accident.
I cast blaster bolt.
It's not an accident.
But yeah, so Thought's relaying all this to Waylon.
And yeah, I mean, we put a couple of these in. It's still not gonna be great, but it will be way better.
Better, that's good.
Yes, yeah, so, and I think it can take it. I think it can handle it. So yeah.
Okay. How much will those run again?
Around 3,000 depends on the dealer and if I can, if I
Is
can
that-
work the Jawa magic,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You mean 3,000 a piece or 3,000 total?
3,000 a piece. So
Okay. 6,000. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, we have about, I want to say like, well, look, because how much did you get from the last job? I forget. I'm
5?
5,000
I don't
each?
I think. I don't remember exactly.
Definitely not as much as his prior jobs.
I have not been running things down this season.
Okay.
I think it was 5.
Was it 5,000 each or 5,000 total?
I think it was 5,000 each.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So we have about like 21,000 currently, I think, in our ship funds. Unless anybody's put more into it that I have not kept track of. So, and then, because we got the. Also, well, never mind. That number's bigger. Right. Okay. Anyway, so we can do it pretty easily from our ship's fund. It's not plural because we have 2 ships.
Well, it's not easy being a Commodore, Wayland. I mean, it's a lot of pressure you're under now.
Yeah, it's all book numbers and records
Yep.
keeping and
Yep.
bullshit.
Yep, that's right.
This is why. Another reason why I'm super thrilled to be back in this position.
Why do you think I sold you the ship?
Because you didn't want to do it. I know
That's
exactly why.
right. That's very right. Yes. Yes.
All right, but yeah, we can do it. Yeah, you can find a supplier, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Let me know if you work any magic to get that number down.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
What was Elon doing? Was he waiting at the shop, or was he...
No, I actually wanted to go pick up a couple of weapons.
Okay.
I mean, we could do that. We can just background that, or go ahead and play it out. I don't really have a preference.
We can background it.
Okay.
I was going to say, when you were heading back to the shop, the large basilisk is out there. He's cleaning his second set of hands. With his third set of hands, he's actually scratching his butt, and he's waving you over with the top parts of his hand, the other set.
I will walk up and say, the action on your hands makes me glad I'm not an organic.
I'm done. Come.
All right. Hope it wasn't too much trouble for you.
Oh, no. Do you need me to install these for you?
Nope, I've got help.
All right. Then I need the other part of the payment, and we're good.
All right, so I dropped the other 15K and take my parts, and I head back to the cabbage crawler.
Okay. And I'm assuming Mick's already back. Okay. Let's go ahead and take our break before we really get into some heavy stuff. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in a minute. Oh, wrong window. Here we go. We'll fix that window next week. Also next week. So we're back.
Hey, we're back.
Next week, we're going to do something fun with channel points on all of our shows. This is the new program that Twitch is rolling out for everyone. It was in beta. You can see some channels having... it appears at the bottom of the chat under send a message. There'll be a little purple circle where you can earn points. And then for those who don't want to tip or subscribe, which is fine, you can use channel points that you earn by watching our shows. And you can actually interact with our shows. So for Star Wars... if you want Vader to pop back up later, you can do that with your points. Or you can give somebody a boost die, or you can give someone an upgrade. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out for everyone in chat, because we like to interact with everybody.
But, don't make Vader come back. We don't need him.
Well, that's also 10,000 points, so it may take a while.
No, but seriously.
Can we have Obi-Wan Kenobi show up? That'd be fun.
Well, and we'll take ideas from chat, too, what they want to see. But mostly it would be to help out players on immediate rolls. We don't have magic items or anything like that we can drop in. So that'll be on the D&D games. And those will always be catered to whatever system that we're running or whatever game we're running. So... back to the magic. Everyone's heading back to the Starcrawler?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mick, you notice that there are the way the stormtroopers are now standing around. It seems very reminiscent of when you were in the war. It's very ceremonial stances and stuff. They're hanging out. You have no idea what's going on though. I don't think anybody told you.
Reminds me of when Jedi Master was on deck. I keep the poncho over my armor and I keep moving along.
Okay. So you all convene at the ship.
Mick, did you bring me any cabbage?
I always bring you some cabbage, little buddy. No,
Ah!
rolling over to him. I quit hand feeding him because he kept biting me.
That's right.
That's probably a wise decision.
Had to tell everybody I lost that finger in the war.
You lost a finger to what?
I've heard Jawas have extremely sharp teeth. Is that true?
Sharper than most.
You guys just look over and most of Thought's head is obscured by a cabbage and his feet are just kicking like this.
Heck yeah. I will proceed to take the next few minutes to fill Mick in on most of the situation.
Sure.
And Elon, if both of them are back. Just gonna be like, here's roughly what happened when I went to try to talk to Hope, and I will also make Mick aware of Vader's presence.
That just puts a sour taste in Mick's mouth.
You and me both.
Well, that all sounds terrible, so, this is awkward. Hey, how about I put those, new, strut, things on you there, Elon? How about that?
That sounds great, friend.
Excellent, excellent, okay.
Hops down, shakes loose all the crumbs, starts going over there.
Does cabbage make crumbs?
I guess there could be like.
Yeah, I feel like there's a better word for it,
Isn't
but
that
yeah.
what coleslaw is?
Thought's not exactly tidy.
Ugh, I just had a really gross thought. Space mayonnaise.
Ooh.
Ugh. The brand name is Chuba Slimos.
As jazz music starts playing through the hangar.
What kind?
It's
Kind of music was
Space
that?
music.
just
Space music.
Heavily improvisational? What?
Yes.
You know, Hellman's is almost Hello Man's, which is basically the same as Chuba Slimos.
Boo! Hello, mans.
Stay on target.
Oh, I think we're right on target, sir.
Ooh, Wotai, you're right.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna whatever I need to do to get these installed on Elon. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Let's see how long it takes. Let's roll. Will this be more? I guess it's more mechanics because you're dealing with actually moving parts.
Yeah, probably. What's my difficulty?
I'm gonna power down.
2.
Okay.
No whammies.
Yeah, no joke, right? All right, all right, all right. Mechanics. Hey!
Oh!
What? Ah, this is going very well.
Okay, 2 successes.
Why do you sound surprised, Thought?
No reason.
2 successes, 1 for each leg.
That's right.
So it takes you about, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour.
Cool. Yeah.
What is
And like
everyone else doing?
when I take the original parts out, I like put them in a bag, and I get real excited because I'm totally gonna sell these. It's gonna be great. So yeah.
All right.
Elon, he's keeping your legs.
I'm powered down. Never mind.
Yeah.
He said I could have these parts. That's what he said. He said.
It's up to you if you want to
Okay.
trust him because you weren't there when that conversation was going down.
I heard him. He did say that.
Yeah. Trust the murder lady.
Yes.
It's none of my business if you keep the droid's legs.
That's right. Okay.
So I finish up, and I assume that I know how to power Elon back up. Would you have shared that information with me, Elon, before you
Probably a
powered down?
button or something.
Sure.
Listen, I want to be respectful of Droid's personal space.
Go ahead and press this button.
Okay. I power Elon back up. Okay, buddy. Try him out.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, excellent.
yeah?
I'm going back and forth, checking out the
Yeah.
range of motion.
That's good. That's
Do some burpees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hmm?
Excellent work, friend.
Ah, excellent. Very good.
Now I've got to do more burpees than him because I'm compensating for the clinker being stronger than me.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the cybernetics rule too also is how many brawn points you have. Is that correct? Is how many hard points your body has.
It's different for droids. I have 6.
Okay, 6. Okay.
How much did these take?
I would actually have to look that up again.
It's fine. The hard point system in this game fascinates me, so I'm always curious.
Oh, okay.
No, that's what I
How
was
much can I
watching him.
put in that little space?
I'm very excited.
How much difficulty is it to do more burpees than Elon does?
Well, hold on. Go ahead, Naz. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna watch Elon for weaknesses so that if I have to take him out later, I can.
Well, I have fewer now because I just gained 1 agility.
Ooh.
What's the difficulty for me to see if he has any weaknesses?
Roll mechanics.
Well, no. What's the difficulty?
Just 2.
Okay. I have no mechanics, so this should be fun.
It's always light side points.
I was gonna use perception, but mechanics works too.
That's your knowledge of how things work, and it's a wash.
Yeah.
Next time, Elon. Next time.
No
That's right.
weaknesses.
I could just get detonator.
So I would ask about one possible use of a light side point, and I forgot about this while I was working on Elon, and you can kind of decide if I have to spend a point for this
Okay.
since we're still in the scene. But I have the Tinkerer talent, so I can add a hard point to an item once, and if it's all right, while I was working on Elon, I would like to add a hard point to him. So he would get an additional, instead of his total being 6, it would go up to 7. I can only do it once.
Okay.
I did it to mix gun once before.
Yeah. Since it's after the fact, let's go ahead and do a light side point.
Is everybody okay if I spend a light side point on that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Never ask.
I
Just
mean,
do.
I am. Nasha would not approve, but I approve.
Cider Tim is never asking Naja for anything.
Wise.
I like living too much. All right, cool. So yeah, that you have an additional hit point, hard point on Elon. So there you go.
Yep.
I don't even have to roll for it. That's the great thing about it.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I'm rolling my athletics check now.
Okay, go for it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hold on a second.
How do you have all those?
There's no difficulty that was rolled on that.
Oh.
I was trying to ask.
I get 3
Elon,
boosts for being a clone and a combat veteran, and 1 boost for my Gen Urso pun earlier.
What, Elon? What's your athletics?
That's a great question.
Because that would be the difficulty.
So 3.
3 purples.
Well, my athletics is 3 green
Right.
stars. Okay. Oh, okay.
So Mick, roll 3 purple for me. There you go. So no. You fail, but
I
you
make a
have
good
3
showing of it.
advantages, Yeah.
Yeah, I could do infinite burpees.
You're a droid.
This is hilarious. Now do something else where you fail. Go on.
Speaking of which, are we gonna go rescue Olin from Darth Vader?
Oh.
I mean,
You don't know. You know what's going on. You just know that he's here, or somebody's here.
Somebody's here to have a conversation with Olin.
yeah, I mean,
I assume the interrogation droid is present, but I don't think he's the one having the conversation.
They don't talk much.
I don't even know that there'd be an interrogation droid. Wow, interrogation droid. Excuse me.
Basics hard.
You did not see one go in, or any kind of equipment go inside.
Yeah, no equipment went with him, so it's probably him. Then again, if the stories are true, that's all it needs.
It got chilly there, didn't it? Oh.
So what are you all wanting to do?
What do we need this Olon for?
I don't know that we need him, but he seems like a nice guy, and I'd hate for him to die.
There's some sort of Imperial enforcer here.
Yes.
Yeah. It kind of like that. He's a little more above the law than that.
I don't think that speaks well of our chances.
It doesn't. Plus, from what I've heard of him, it's not going to be a necessarily fair fight, even if it was just the 5 of us against him.
I hate counting lives, but I think we have many things to accomplish, and I don't know that this is something we can accomplish.
Yeah, especially now that Mick's the cabbage man.
What?
Go ahead, Raven, tell him he's the cabbage man.
Is that Jawa Ease for the Phantom?
Oh, you're the cabbage man. The cabbage man.
All right, I'm the Cabbage Man, but only to you. Thought.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a feasible task to try to accomplish. So,
Did Hope say that he had any connections to like a wider network or anything like that? Any resources that would be helpful to us?
I don't think she did when we talked with her. I didn't get a chance to speak with her after again. So, I did go to Hope's, but Hope wasn't around. She's already vacated because of him.
That
Does-
absurd.
Out of character, does Naja remember?
Remember what?
No, then you don't remember.
No, I really have no idea what you're talking about.
When Owen was there with Hope, something transpired before Elon spoke with Olin.
I personally don't remember. I could roll to see if
You
she
rolled
remembers.
perception and you saw it, and I told you what it was.
It's been a long
This
day.
is why you need to get back on notes.
Yes. I don't remember.
If it was a Naja specific note, I probably didn't write it down because Mick wasn't there.
I think I whispered it to you anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's still in my whispers.
Whisper.
Ooh. And suddenly it became ASMR Star Wars.
ASMR Wars.
And going up.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
Tuba Sleebo.
I didn't know my CPAP machine could be so soothing.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It'll come to you in a minute.
No, probably not.
There is a commotion in the marketplace.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Thought just snaps his head and like looks at everyone else.
Well, I'm not looking.
Oh, look.
That's right.
The crowd has kind of gathered in the streets, kind of halfway in the streets back to the other side of the market in front of the security building. They were throwing things at the Empire, like the stormtroopers, the officers.
We got people throwing things at the Empire.
Asha gets popcorn.
We're probably going to want to go and get involved because those stormtroopers aren't going to hold up for that very long.
No, they aren't.
Okay. So, this is it.
This is the
Look-
start.
Thought kind of stops, looks at everybody.
Okay. Let's do this.
I think goes, gets a blaster pistol, starts looking at it, making sure it's in order. Puts it in a side holster, pulls a bag over.
Let's go be the cabbage man.
The Phantom! The Phantom! The Phantom!
Phantom. Yeah. Cabbage man.
The Phantom Cabbage Man.
Oh, sorry.
What is everyone else doing?
Let's at least accompany them. And then me and Elon.
Are you geared up? I mean,
Yep.
Ready to go.
Grab my assault rifle or my blaster rifle that I still commandeered off somebody a long time ago.
Nick, are you in full gear?
Yeah, I'm going to pop the helmet on and take the poncho off.
Okay.
What color is your poncho?
My poncho's kind of a dirty brown gray.
Ah, okay.
Thought
Just-
looks
Just dirty.
Used to be white.
Thought looks at your black armor and it's like,
Oh.
Was good deal.
Good deal.
All it cost me was my childhood and my hopes and dreams.
What did that take, like 2 seconds?
All right.
Hey, shut up, Waylon. Accelerated aging doesn't make it any less painful.
So as you make your way to the streets, are you kind of sticking in front of the crowd, going through the crowd?
I'm keeping like off to the side, trying to sneak up that way.
Yeah.
I'm aware where Wayland is.
I like to also kind of be in that general direction, just kind of following, but also kind of stay low because I want to see if this turns violent first before.
Okay. As you get there, you're seeing like the stormtroopers are kind of getting their arms up. I mean, the rifle is like in one arm, but they're blocking projectiles. your father is off to the side. The officers kind of moved to the alley, kind of out, almost out of the way of the being attacked. And then the door to the security building is whoosh, and Olin is shoved through it into the streets. He has binders on his wrists. His face is very bloodied. As he goes down the 3 steps to the street, he kind of trips a little onto his knees, and then stands up. And at the notice of him, the crowd just stops what they're doing. And they're looking at him with a reverence of importance. And he says, I urge you to stop. This isn't your fight. I didn't want any of you to get hurt. There will be a time to fight. Have hope.
She's in hiding.
And he stands up really proud. He says, remember, rising moon. And at that, he starts choking and lifting off the ground.
I bend over and say to Mick, I thought it was rising moons.
And I need for Mick and for Thought to make a fear check.
Oh.
As Vader comes down the 3 steps towards Olin.
It's a fear check.
Yeah. It's cool or discipline. And it's 3 red dice.
Oh, of course it is.
All right.
Good job, Mick. That's my boy.
Heyo.
Mick got it. Oh, look at those successes. But 2 threats for Thought.
See, why is Naja the only one that's afraid?
Thought peas.
I have a theory, Naja.
Yeah,
It's a-
we
it's a
won't get
force
to
thing.
that. We won't get to that this episode.
Yeah.
So,
Naja thinks he's scary. There's definitely something about him. He gave in to the thank God way too much.
okay, Mick rolled 1 success, and you're fine. Thought with your 2 successes, but you had 2 threats, so you still get the threat. Hold on. You take 2 strain.
Okay. You can, like, if anybody, I guess Thought would be standing next to Elon, and with Elon bent down like that, excuse me, Elon, you would hear Thought kind of whimpering just slightly as I take the 2 strain. But I'm standing fast.
I pat you on the head and say, be strong.
Guys, what are we doing? Am I blasting him? Do you guys want me to blast him?
Let's not blast him.
I wouldn't do that.
We won't. You wouldn't live long enough to fucking talk about it.
The crowd is watching in fear as well. Until he finally just takes his last breath, and then he falls limp to the ground. Admiral Kinclaw rushes to him, to Vader, and says, "My lord." To which he responds, "Admiral, tear this town apart until you can find that disc. I must return to Lothal. Pray I do not return no more."
Ah, shit.
Does
Clean up your mess, Governor. And he turns to leave.
as he turns to leave, Waylon will kind of rifle holstered at this point. He'll kind of walk into the center of this crowd if possible. And he
Gosh, you won't
says,
follow him.
just kind of look at the dead body of Oland. My father kind of standing there. I'm just going to look and go. Remember, everyone, rising moons. Let's get out of here.
Father shoots you a quick look, but then motions to a couple of his men to remove the body.
And then he kind of just is like, let's just start turning to be like, let's get out of here. Now's not the time. I'll be kind of ushering, getting people to disperse.
That's right, everybody. You heard Waylon. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Now's
shit.
not our fight.
Yeah, so Thought's just like, as a small Jawa, going around trying to get people to move.
Easy, friend. Now's not the time.
Oh,
His smell might be able to get them to move. He's probably pretty sneaky.
it's true.
He has cabbage breath.
Among other things.
Yeah.
All right. Waylon, roll leadership and thought because you addressed the crowd.
What's the challenge?
Too difficult.
Wouldn't call what Thought did leadership.
Were you coercing them?
I don't know. It's how much is the difficulty?
2.
Okay.
So Waylon has 2 successes and 5 advantages.
What can I use these on? In non-combat situations.
Dispersing the crowd.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like...
You had something positive happen.
Okay.
I mean, Vader's not going to trip and fall on his face or anything like that.
No. I was gonna say like have Vader have like an epic fall. No, but I do want to like have maybe the crowd be hopeful about this, and like they seem, while they have been antagonizing the stormtroopers there, they are willing to disperse without too much trouble, and then just have a hopeful mindset about it.
Okay. Oh my God, Godless Lawyer. That's amazing, but no. Thought rolled a failure and a threat. So as
oh no,
the crowd
no Thought
looks down at Thought kind of quizzically and like, what? But they look back to Waylon with the same look they were kind of given on. And as many of them are dispersing, they're actually like touching your arm, Waylon, and saying rising moons, like really quietly.
I will nod in response to each of them. That will do that and kind of repeat the phrase as well. Cool.
You don't even know what that really means.
I have a good hunch on what it means.
Okay.
At this point, Olin's body has been moved.
After the crowd is dispersed, I will kind of motion for... I'll slip kind of back into the side of the road where everybody else is. And just kind of look and go, this is only going to get worse.
As they move his body, can Thought try and follow them to see where they take it?
They're taking it into the starport.
I would like to try and stealthily follow them. Like from a distance, I just want to see where it goes.
They put it in a. I wouldn't even say they would put like it in sort of any kind of casing. Well, they put it in a bag first, and they put it into like a hover. Kind of looks like a coffin.
A hover coffin?
And they're loading it. They're loading it onto the shuttle.
With Vader?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I see that. I'll go back to the group.
That's Vader's body now.
What?
He belongs to Darth Vader. We'll never get him back.
Spare parts.
Cool.
Thought just comes back and is like saying to himself,
They took his body. It's not right. It's not theirs.
It's the Empire. Doesn't have to for it to be right.
That doesn't like it.
Welcome to the club. Right.
Did I see where what the stormtroopers were doing after they said tear this town up looking for the disc?
Yeah, everybody heard that.
Have the stormtroopers gone off to do anything, or
Yeah,
any
they're going
Imperial
back
folks
to their.
looking to tear shit up?
There were some that came with Vader. They went back with Vader. There is, and then the other ones who were just here already went back to their stations.
I wonder if there is a connection between Hope's disappearance and this whatever the Empire's looking for.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a link there, but I'll have to get in touch with Hope to find out whether or not that's the truth.
It may be better to let her stay hidden.
Are we private? Where are we?
I think we're at like the side of the road now.
I will pull them further away from people.
I cast Cone of Silence.
If you cast Cone of Silence, then he wouldn't be able to hear me either. I'd have to like.
As intended.
Okay.
I didn't know that Elon was a Warforged cleric. No one told me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Waylon, I feel I know to tell something. I saw Olin hand a Hope disc. So I think this is with Hope.
That would make sense.
Whatever she is. He gave it to her. I don't know if she gave it to anyone else. But I did see him give her disc.
Good. Okay. Well, not good, but kind of good.
Well, we also know she has plenty of credits, so if she needs to hide, she can fund it.
Mm-hmm. So I think she'll be okay, as long as we don't go looking too hard for her. We just have to get the Empire off this rock.
For all we know, she's not even on planet no more.
Potentially, though. They might be looking for her now.
Do we think that this disc is why the Empire is here in the first place?
Yes. If somebody is looking for it, oh good. Somebody's rolling a D100 and just.
Oh, sorry. I'm just.
Oh, good.
Which one of us took a critical injury?
Please stop.
It's not for that.
Please stop rolling them.
What are we rolling here? Why are we rolling this? Hello?
That's a whole new kind of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my favorite rolls are like the ones you just rolled out asking.
I'm just rolling
Uh-huh.
D100.
With his homies.
Like
He's
looking
rolling with
around.
his homies.
I'm rolling a perception check.
Stop doing it. Just stop doing it. How about you don't? How about that? How about that's fun?
I'm just. Go ahead. Continue.
Friends, I think we should get it off the streets.
I agree. Let's.
I'm trying to think what would work best this episode. That's all. Just ignore those rolls.
What about that one?
That one was just for funsies. That one was just to mess with you.
This is Bantha Hui. That's what this is. Bantha Hui.
Hoodoo.
One more.
Hoodoo.
One more.
Okay.
All the poodoo hits the fan.
Yeah, all of it. Please continue.
Oh, we have dinner. We have dinner. We might as well do it
Oh.
with pirate
Oh.
or whatever he is. Criminal.
That is up to you all. It's
That's up to Nick.
optional.
I mean, it's up to Waylon. I'll follow him.
I would say we should probably get off the streets though. I do agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where we get off the streets is up to all of us. I have no preference off the top of my head.
Well, we could always go to the way station.
Let's go to the
can.
whale station.
And we'll have do we want to get the cabbage crawler out of here too? No, we can have less of a footprint actually in Dandu town initially.
Where would we put it?
I mean, there's just space around the way station.
I mean, this is a massive cargo ship.
It's pretty big. I looked all over it. Wait, it's gonna go to paradise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
It's taking my family away from here before Darth Vader comes through and carves us all up.
Yeah, I mean, what? What did you say? Do you want me to make those adjustments to the ship before or after?
Before, if you can, but if it's going to be super time sensitive or time extensive to do so, it can wait till it comes back from the first journey.
It will probably take a while just because I don't have the parts even. So I will have to get the parts.
Then why don't we get Mick's family off world first, and then we can.
Okay.
When it gets back from the first run, we can do that.
Aye, Commodore.
Am I Commodore now?
I don't know.
I think technically.
Great.
Does that mean I can be Commander Mick?
You can be a commander, Cabbage Man.
Cool. Yeah, why don't we take it out to the way station, and then we'll have the cabbage crawler set sail for paradise. If that works for everyone.
Sounds
for
like
me.
a plan.
I do not care. Does not
Do we think we should send the cabbage crawler on its own, and we need to stick around here and see if we can find the disc before the Empire does?
I think that would be ideal. Plus, I want to unify this kind of rising moons theory before I feel comfortable heading out world.
What is this rising moons theory you're all talking about?
Oh, he doesn't know. He's just saying it.
I know.
It's a cult.
Well, the things I know about Waylon usually means he knows what he's talking about.
Rising moons is a theory that it's a mindset more than anything else at the moment for those who do not enjoy the Empire's presence. I think you would fall into that Mech thing as well as most of us. It was kind of initially given to us by when Hope said it to Elon, but without much context. I had a pretty lengthy conversation with one of the ladies we met outside last time, and she explained that to me, and we've reached a mutual understanding of what that means. I have also put out word throughout the channels that if someone does subscribe to this Rising Moon theory, I'm going to try to start using your stall in the market. Sorry, this is something I'm going to spring on you. I apologize. I didn't ask you first. But we're using your stall as a way to at least see what level of interest there is. There will be circles on the back of some of the credits we receive that will be indications, as well as potential notes. So,
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Is there a way for us to when people hand these credit chits in, can we give change to them that has coordinates on the credits?
That's
Like
a
some
wonderful
kind of
idea.
like microchip or something that could direct them to the way station?
Or just numbers, because I feel like we could.
Yeah, or just
Yeah.
numbers. Some kind of tracking chip.
Yeah, that would paint. I mean, if given to the wrong hands, it would immediately alert people of their presence. But
Yeah, so maybe not the location of our base, but maybe a way for us to know exactly how many folks are involved.
well, yeah, or it's that, or alternatively, we do it that way, and then we turn the way station as more of a temporary place and not less of our home base. It is a way station after all.
Yeah.
At this, you hear a ship taking off, and you see the shuttle move up, and its wings extend and it takes off towards space.
I do not miss flying in those.
Yes. I don't know what he was. Ugh,
I think
Space
scary
wizard.
is a good enough word.
very. Okay, so the way station. It's more of a rally point.
What were you saying, Naja?
I was going to say he was very forceful.
Sounds like
Yeah.
admiration.
No, not necessarily. Well, yes, of course. Force. Anyone who has the force is good. Well, not good, but good.
Everyone that I knew who had the Force was good too, Naja, but I think he's a corruption of that.
Well, no, not everyone.
What do you mean, not everyone?
The force is complicated. The force needs balance. Jedi focus too much on trying to be good. The dark side users, they focus too much on dark side, and that weakens them too. You know, you have to be able to use both. You need to be balanced.
Nasha? Well, you know so much about the Force.
Because the wings got us and the thing got us very special.
Okay.
I love that reference so much.
You cannot worship just one, and then because you're the new unbalance. You need both.
Chad, if you know what she's referring to, I'd love to see if you know. And players, I'll talk to you after the stream. See if you know.
Mick kind of scowls a little bit, and he's like, the only thing I've seen the dark side do is ruin the galaxy. I don't see how it's necessary.
Well, balance is necessary.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when I fix things or make them better, but at the same time, sometimes I have to take things that don't belong to me.
Well,
Balance.
maybe.
But
It's like,
thought, if you were fixing something, would you want half of it to be good and half of it to be trash?
it's not trash.
You were talking
It's
to
just-
a Jawa.
It's like this. It's like, okay.
It's all
like-
trash.
It's like night and day. If you do not have day, your crops do not grow. If you do not have night, you do not sleep, and then you get tired, right? Night has special place, day has special place. You need the balance.
So you were saying we're in the beginning of... How long were the Jedi in power? Thousands of years? Is it going to be thousands of years of night? Is that what you're telling us?
No, I'm saying that the Force needs balance. The Force will balance itself. Because it craves it. The Force craves balance.
You
I
know
don't
what
know anything about that.
Habit.
Sounds like philosophy to me.
Habit is balanced.
Quick, someone follow us so we can hear the Force music.
Ooh.
You know the Obi-Wan music, the do 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 do. There it goes.
I'll refollow. I'll refollow for that.
Awesome.
Alright, so we're gonna need to supply the way station. We're gonna need medicines. We're gonna need weapons. We're gonna need equipment. It's very important work.
What if the Empire has any supply depots nearby that they're not using?
I do like the idea of a Jawa discount.
How certain are we that these coins will not fall into the wrong hand?
I'm not certain. That's why it's one of the things I'm still worrying about it is.
I'm just saying, we're prepared now. So then when we start giving people the information, the equipment is already there.
We could also give more nuanced codes that only people that would be local to the area would know.
Yeah, we got plenty of time to figure out how super sneaky we want to be.
What kind of supplies are we thinking these people will need?
Weapons,
Yes.
armor,
Weapons.
medicine,
Yes. All of those.
speeders.
But cabbage mostly.
Well,
Oh, we got
that would
cabbage.
be. We will feed them on diet of cabbage soup.
They're gonna be so strong, smelling.
We are going to be a smelly group of rebels.
That's right.
The Wayland Stickers.
Otherwise known as the Cabbage Men.
Mick, you would have noticed that, and all of you, if you were out about town, that on the outskirts there have been some expansions being brought in by the Empire. New buildings, depots, garrisons.
I think we need to hit one of those depots. Sorry, depots.
Depots. Yeah, we could have one. We should probably find one that is a little our best option. And if we can't, maybe find a couple of locals that might be able to help us out. This might be a little bit easier to pull off than just the 5 of us. I mean, we could probably do it, but who knows how big these depots are. And if we have more hands, it makes it easier to carry the haul home.
So we're going to go out and start recruiting then?
I have a couple of faces I know I want to pull in already. Well, at least one.
His name is Bill. No?
No, it was the lady we were talking to earlier.
Oh. Yeah, she seems nice. Wait, what about that Azrael guy?
Oh, I mean, we can hire him too. He's still kind of got the
I
boss.
think he's
box.
working for Voss now.
Yeah.
But so are we.
Sorry, I'm gonna bump my mic. I apologize.
He was very disruptive. It completely took me out of character.
I'm sorry.
Can't work in these conditions.
No, I just can't.
Not storms off. Offset. He throws a cabbage and storms off. Offset.
Throws a fake cabbage, just like rolls like a basketball.
Okay, so.
So you're
Yeah.
going to dinner, or are you going to attack one of these depots? What's going on?
We do have a dinner, and I think we need to do some more research before we attack this depot immediately.
Yes. I agree.
So we can go to this dinner, see what it entails.
All right, let's go to dinner.
Okay.
All right. So you head to the outside chance. The host, what are the little rat man species? I need
Not Toydarians.
I need like an image, like images with names. The ones
There's a
the one that
website
was
with
in, huh?
There's a website with that.
He was in New Hope in the cantina. Little rodent guy. Here, I just looked up rodent species.
The rat people are a race of rat-like humanoids that live on Coruscant that appear in the courtship of Princess Leia.
Oh, starring Prince Gizor.
Chowder fan. Or another's rodent. Renat. That's Legends. Let me just take a look here.
Guys, somebody bought Ewan McGregor's rat tail for $3,000 in October. From episode 1.
I still can't believe he's kept that whole thing quiet about the series for 4 years.
Someone paid $10,000 for a banana taped to a wall.
That was 120,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
And then someone ate it. It was
Oh my
all like
God.
probably a
Publicity stunt.
yeah, exactly. So as a chatter fan, leads you to a new room in the outside chance. Doors open. There's a very long dining table. Several people already sitting around it, and your new contacts, Eric Brent, to his sides are his two faces you don't know. They look tough. And then to their side, one of their sides is Voss Boss. You don't see Zariel anywhere. Sorry.
It's okay. The dog from earlier comes back.
Yes.
Comes tearing
And
him.
bats
I'm
are
gonna check
rats with
on him.
wings.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll just kind of look around. You already put Azrael to work, boss?
What is it?
Sorry. There's commotion going behind me.
It's
What'd you
okay.
ask, boss?
I was just asked, is you already put Azrael to work, boss?
He just grins. The Chowder fan pulls the chairs out for all of you, except for Elon. He assumes you're standing.
I'm gonna find a game of Jarek if I can.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple tables.
Show off your fancy new legs. Sit down.
Thought would stick with Elon.
Okay.
I'll stay with Waylon.
That's right, Galaslow. We're trying to prove we're separate people. Sorry, there was a conspiracy going on in Discord.
What kind of wait, what? Hold on.
I could do that
Let me
after
catch
the
up.
show. Just
Okay.
ask me at the end, and I'll tell you.
I will.
There you go.
Okay.
No, but I will sit.
And these chairs are closer to Voss and Brent.
Gotcha.
Things up, power up. They bring out the entree. And I'm going to make this joke again because when you look up certain planets, it says unidentified bird. I think it's a Dantooine. Has unidentified birds.
No,
It's supposed to
it
be
was
chicken.
Alderaan.
Oh, yeah. But it's supposed to be chicken, essentially. So you get some sort of unidentified fowl.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken lollipops, salacious crumbs.
Yeah, there you go.
Always thought it was strange of the scientists who discovered this bird to call it unidentified.
They named this bird unidentified?
No, see what happened was they named it after the person who found it, and his last name was His name was Undenified. And it just was misunderstood, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe did he have the middle initial I?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that's where it came from.
He was Otini-fied.
Okay.
And thanks for that link. I favored this, so now I can find it quicker. All right. They bring out some wine.
Is it an unidentified wine?
No. It's cabbage wine. Just kidding.
Ew! Other dog barking now.
That's not ours.
Sorry, it's my dog.
Welcome, Wayland. Eric addresses you.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Also, the room is lined with his armed men, basically. Probably one for every 3 seats.
So, you invited us here.
Yes, business. It seems that our newest guests here on Dantooine make it a little more difficult for us to move people.
Seems a universal problem amongst many circles.
And Voss here tells me you have a ship.
Yes, I do.
I am needing 20 people moved fairly quickly.
Okay. What's the timeline?
I would say I would very much like this ship to leave within a couple of days.
Gotcha.
Who have destination for ship?
This one will be rendezvousing with someone on the wheel.
The wheel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long will it take for them to get packed?
Most refugees here are already packed.
Then I have a ship for them.
5,000 per head.
Per head. 5,000, let me do the math for you. 40,000 total?
That's correct.
Right. Okay. I think we can do it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it.
The Crimson Dawn appreciates it.
I'm glad. We, aim to do good business with you.
I will be leaving tomorrow, but Voss will handle the transactions.
Good. All right. Cool. Yeah, we can get it done.
Out of character, the
Please.
wheel's not really that far from where Paradise is.
Um,
Probably. They're probably pretty close to each other.
That's my guess. I'm wondering. But I'll kind of... Is there anything more you'd like to discuss?
That is all that was pressing. Do you have anything you wish to discuss?
Not at the moment. I think I'll have more to ask as we build this relationship of sorts into more reliant terms, or reliable. There we go. Reliable terms.
He takes a napkin and dots his mouth as he's finishing a bite. I hope our new friendship will be quite fortuitous.
Likewise.
Do you guys eat your meals? As Elon's
Nicolai.
racking up on Tajaric out in the casino.
I'd like to try and find some gambling. See if anybody will take a bet.
Alright. I will eat if Waylon eats. If Waylon wants me to sample his food to make sure it's not poisoned, I do that too.
He's part of guarding body.
It is fucking broken.
No, I don't think that's necessary, but he'll eat. He won't eat a lot, but he'll eat.
Okay.
She will eat the beads.
Mick?
I mean, Mick's kind of picking at it kind of half-heartedly, but he is eating.
Strangely, it's quite delicious.
Unidentified bird that tastes very good.
Looks like Baby Yoda. Just kidding.
It looks like Baby Yoda.
That's why they paid so much for Baby Yoda.
Oh man.
It's delicious.
It's-
Sure. Outside the casino, I wish. Are there rules for Jajaric? I don't think there are.
I don't know if there's rules for that.
Sabacc,
There's
and then
rules for
there's
other
the
things.
dice game.
I know how to play Sabacc and KOTOR.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You find one opponent. And high or low, Elon?
High or low?
Yeah, high or low.
Let's go low.
You win.
What?
I roll 3. I do 20. Oh, there are Jajaric rolls. I'll need to look that up. Since it's becoming the game of the game. Hey, thoughts? Roll perception for me.
Oh no. All right. What's my difficulty?
2.
Okay.
As I'm looking at the rolls now.
Eh.
Okay. Someone bumps into you.
Yeah.
A larger person, armored, coming from where Mad Merca sits.
Okay.
Who is with the guild. He kind of leans down and takes a look at you. And
What?
then there's someone else joins him and says,
What?
In Huttese, is this the Jawa? And
No.
he goes, I don't know, they all look like to me.
No.
And he gets up and they kind of walk off. Take 2 strain.
Yep.
I was just having a very stressful day.
Yep. I start tugging at Elon's coat.
What is it, friend?
Somebody's looking for Jawas.
Stick with me.
Okay. Whatever it is they said I did, I probably did it, but I'm gonna say I didn't, just so you know.
Have you stolen anything lately?
Define lately.
He stole everything lately.
In the last 2 days.
No, no, I have not. Yes, that has been good. Yes.
You do have some debts, though, as I recall.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you also have some money, so.
Yeah, but I don't have enough.
Oh. How many of them were there?
There were two.
Okay, well, numbers are on our side.
Okay. Yeah. And the cabbage man.
So after about an hour, your dinner concludes. There's a lot of small talk, a lot of business talk. You get rumors around the table that there's some spice. There is an area of the Black Sun that doesn't exist anymore because someone killed their Vigo. And so now there's a vacuum of power, and they're trying to get situated there.
Gotcha.
And then you hear the name Balrasa as the Vigo. Just said that his ship, his men, they all just disappeared.
No, like, wreckage.
They couldn't find anything.
Interesting.
What sort of ship was that?
I don't recall. It was it was bigger than a freighter.
So not the cabbage crawler?
No. No, it was actually almost like a capital ship for pirates. But at the end of dinner, Eric just stands up, and his men stand up with him, and they just walk out the room.
What kind of impression do we get of him, Rob? Does he seem like an okay guy? I mean, I know he's a criminal or whatever, but like
through the dinner, he's
Robin Hood's a criminal too.
He seems friendly. He keeps with the cords with his men. There's a lot of laughing and joking. He doesn't seem the one who rules them with an iron fist or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Is Voss here?
Yeah, he's there.
How does he seem? Does he seem okay?
He seems like more not himself when Eric's around. Like he's more big man on campus when it's just him. But when his boss is around, he's kind of more reserved and a little nervous.
When his boss is around, he is just boss.
A little jittery, like jumpy almost. And you noticed that last time too, when Eric got up to leave, Voss just kicked back then. He was just all his normal swagger.
Interesting. As they leave, we'll follow suit.
Okay.
And I kind turn to Voss and go, if they're ready to move now, I have a ship that they can make. And they can get out of here.
Okay.
You'll find a freighter in one of the hangar bays.
Okay. I will get them prepared.
Good. We'll get the freighter prepared. And then I'll head out
Sure.
and find I'll head out with Mick and Naja and find Elon and Thought.
Elon just crushed someone in Jarek. Won 1,000 credits.
I am surprised. Good job. Hell yeah.
Thought seems nervous.
Looking around a lot.
Everything alright, Thought?
No,
Okay. What's happening?
someone's looking for Jawas.
I will
Okay.
put my hand on his shoulder and say, who I need to kill.
I don't know.
Are they looking for you? Did they?
Well, somebody bumped into me, and he asked another guy. He said, "Is this the Jawa?" And the other guy said, "I don't know. They all look alike to me." And then they kept walking away, and it's
A bit
not.
better. You look like no other Jawa I ever seen. I never see purple Jawa.
I feel like this is you stand out. So if you were the Jawa that they were looking for, they would have known that.
Yeah, but how many Jawas are you looking for on this planet?
Well, exactly.
I'm sure there are other Jawa on planet. Do you want to go look for other Jawa?
No,
You want companionship?
no,
Are you lonely?
no. You're around all the time.
That being said,
Maybe, do you have access to bounties? Can you look at bounties?
I brought someone of them. That's probably good.
Maybe just
Yeah.
check and see and just see.
I can look at my guild contacts.
Yeah, just see.
Are they
Just-
guild contacts? The guild contact is at the outside chance, right?
Which one?
Isn't that Mad Merca or whatever?
Yeah. Mad
Yeah.
Merca.
Okay, I will. And so just wait here one moment,
Okay, okay.
and I kind of will go find Mad Merca.
Wayland,
Merca, my man.
come for some work?
Actually, just a bit of an inquiry. There may be some work here. I'll probably follow up here in a second, but you wouldn't happen to have anything on, say, smaller individuals?
I can see. He's flipping through some bounty pucks, and he finally tosses one up, and he clicks on it, and a little Jawa pops up. This little guy stole something on Tatooine. Motivator or something such.
Okay. Thoughts person's expressions is selling everything to me, but as a character, I don't take that right now, so I have to act appropriately. All right. What do you? Is the Jawa in the picture? What kind of shading is that blue? Like a purple cloak or brown?
It's hologram blue.
Yeah, well, it's a darker blue than the hologram,
Okay.
but not
Gotcha.
not like it would be black or anything like that. It's kind of in between.
Okay. Gotcha. So not like the bright purple that he has now.
But because in the hologram it's just shades of blue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
It goes by the name Thought New.
Thought. All right.
10,000 credits. You want the job?
Not your
Take
one
it.
job.
It's 15 if he's brought in alive.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
He hands you the bounty puck.
Is Mad Merca blind?
Only by
It's not
money.
like right over there.
It's busy. It's a casino. It's like on the.
Yeah. I'll say.
He gives you the little tracker device.
Yeah. Transponder.
Yeah.
and I'll kind of look at it and I'll hit it on.
Boop, 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 boop over there.
Yeah. Every time we turn towards Thought, it's like boop, 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 boop.
I'll purposely avoid turning it towards Thought again. I think he's probably outside somewhere. I'll turn it off and I'll stow it away in my jacket pocket along with the puck.
Good to have you back, Waylon.
Yep, it's good to be back. It's been a while, so.
If you really wanted to make some impressions in the guild, you could just go grab him right now. The fastest bounty of all time.
Whose side are you on?
I have a plan for this. Let me fucking work the thing.
Can Naja lean over and whisper something in Waylon's ear?
I went, I will kind of look over. Yeah, you can do that. I would say I went specifically without at least Thought and as little people as I can, but I didn't stop you, so you. Yeah.
She's gonna whisper. Maybe you should ask how many people have Pakatol. How many people have Pakatol? How many people
you
else?
took a very good point, Najma. I'll kind of make a thing of it. How many people have this book? Out of curiosity.
I'm sorry, I was doing something. What were you asking?
How many people have this
the
gun?
puck? How many other people have taken the job?
All of them.
Today, just you and 2 others.
Okay. Do you know who set up the bounty? Just out of curiosity.
Some junk dealer.
Some junk dealer. Okay. It's 10,000.
Thought's all, leave Brittany alone.
He goes, well, I appreciate the puck. I'll come back with the bounty here in a little while. Stow it away. I'll confidently turn, walk away, and I'll approach Thought and I look at him and go,
It's not me, right?
no, not at all.
Okay. All right.
Yep, there's another Java.
Yep. You're lying to me, aren't you?
Yeah, but I was gonna wait until we got outside. I can clarify. I was gonna not make a scene in front of a bunch of people in a casino.
Oh
But
dear.
we can.
Oh dear.
It's okay. It'll be alright.
You know, I have half the money.
How much money do you owe?
50,000.
50? Okay.
You have 25 on you?
For a motivator?
Well, yeah.
I give you rest money.
But will he take it?
I don't know.
I mean, he took out a bounty. It's kind of definitive.
Well, you could always, give him a call. Say you got the money. I'm willing to chip in as well. Why don't we get out of here? We can sort the details.
Details. Okay, totally. Yes.
All right. Come on. Let's do this.
Okay.
Cool.
As soon as we get out of the casino, Thought starts running.
I'm like, Elon, can you grab him for me real quick?
Yeah, I take like 2 steps and catch up. Just scoop him.
We were friends.
No, we're not gonna turn you in.
Yeah.
No, don't add yet. We're not turning him in. Because if I wanted to turn him in, I would have already done it.
Perhaps.
Okay. I'll call.
So, yeah, I'd say give him a call. Tell him you have the money.
Okay.
We can give you whatever you need.
Okay.
Pay us back, and it'll be even.
Okay. Sure. That sounds reasonable and totally like exactly what will happen.
You never know until you try.
Okay.
If not, I kill him, and then there's no more bounty because there's no one to take you. Sound fair?
Sorry, I was distracted by the fact that Godless Lawyer is selling me out on chat. Stop it! Anyway.
Yeah, no, it sounds fair. Sounds fair. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. We'll just go back to ship and I'll call him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll head back to the ship. We'll call them.
I always meant to
You'll,
pay him.
you'll
Yeah.
wire them money.
That's
and all
right.
Good.
Done deal.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go make this call. Let's go make
Okay. All right.
So we get back to the ship. Thought would like to make this as difficult of a call to track as possible.
Okay.
So what do you want me to roll? Computers?
Roll computers, and let's say it's 3 difficulty.
Okay.
And for every success adds a setback die for the other side.
Okay.
We use slicing rules.
Yep.
Can I help in some manner?
Yeah, you
Or
can just say you
someone
help
else?
and you give them a boost.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. I'll take a boost die. Bow show.
Oh, show.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's securing the channel, running it through a couple systems. Oh God. Where's my boost die?
I don't know. Roll a boost die.
Where is your boost die?
All right. Hang on. Let me get all this set and I'll roll a boost die. Okay.
You just roll a boost die. He rolled a failure and a threat. Sorry. And
There
a
you go.
success.
So there's just a
it's
threat.
Just a threat. So yeah, that's okay.
That's great.
So how about with your
Yeah.
threat while you're mucking about and your how you call them? Just do the data pad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going through the ship's systems because the communications array on the ship are, better.
Sure. Okay. So there's a little hollow messenger, like in the cockpit or something. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your nervousness,
Yeah.
instead of hitting the one button to do the one thing, you actually hit the
Yeah.
call button instead
Oh.
Oh, no.
for your threat.
Oh.
What's this guy look like? What is he?
He's a Tidarian.
Oh.
His name's Tomin.
Tell man.
Toman the Toydarian.
Hey, Annie!
Yeah. Thoughts.
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
Not good.
Yeah, I noticed.
Not good.
A bounty? Really?
Stealing pods from my pod races. The best in Tatooine.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna pay you back. I got the money.
Sure you do.
No, I do. I'll send it to you right now. Just call off the bounty.
He sends you his account.
Okay. So
I steal all
I'm-
the money. Just kidding.
So, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna send this. Just hang on. So, yeah, just hang on.
So I turn.
I'm like, okay, I need 25,000 credits right now.
No, she gives it to you.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
She likes you.
So we're
She'd
moving.
hate to have to kill you. So she's gonna give you the money.
All right. So okay, all the credits are moving, and I move them and I transfer it over.
And I'm like, should be coming your way right now.
If he
And
stole
you see
the
him
money,
look,
I'd kill
and he's
him.
like, ah.
Yeah, see? I was always gonna pay you back.
But what about interest?
Oh, God. What? What's
And-
that?
Thieving taxes.
What are those? I don't know what those are. What are those?
There's no word in Jawa for tax.
Or thieving. I don't understand.
He scavenged them.
Yeah, what? How much more do I owe you?
20,000 and we're even.
20,000. 20,000.
Discreetly put 20,000 in his account while he's not looking.
20,000. Don't.
Teaching. There's 20,000 in your account now.
Oh. Okay, 20,000 and we're done, right?
We're done. I better not see you here again.
Well, it's very hot there. I don't want to go there. But very important, you're going to call up this bounty, right?
Yes.
Really?
Make him do it while he's on the phone.
All right. Do it.
Waylon, you get a call.
Yeah. I kind of.
I learned on your data pad. Saying that the
look.
bounty is invalid. And it dropped.
I'll flick it and kind of turn it off to where Thought can see, but outside of the view of the hollow screen. And I'll put it back.
Okay. Here comes 20,000 more credits.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Sent.
Aww.
You're a terrible person, you know that, right?
It's just business. And then he flicks off.
So Thought spins around in the chair as I adjust my credit count.
As we all adjust our credit counts.
Yeah. Sorry, my obligation got pricey.
That's okay. My obligation is probably going to be a fun time.
The obligation's gone, though.
Yeah, no, but I
gotta-
spin around. Yes, and yet replaced with something else.
Yeah.
As I spin around and I look at everyone, I go,
Okay, so that was the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
I like you.
Okay.
See, I give you money just so I don't have to kill you.
Why do you gotta put that part on the end of it?
Because
Because-
it's very sentimental.
Ugh.
Her
It's
entire
very
thing
sweet
is
for me to say that you have to kill.
Yeah. It's either she tells you that you don't want to kill, she doesn't want to kill you, or she considers killing you. Her entire thing is based around death. You just kind of.
Nasha, you need a hobby. Anyway.
I have hobby. It's
Not-
killing things.
No, it's okay. So. Okay. So yeah. Thank you. I owe you all.
That's his new thing. Now
New
he has a
obligation.
debt to us.
Oh,
A
obligations
lot.
are so magical.
If you want to, we can take parts out of your cuts from the next few jobs until we're square again.
Okay. That's it. It's good deal. It's good.
Okay.
It's good deal.
If that's what we can do it that way. That way you still have credits to do what you want.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's not an immediate, like, you owe me this amount, and I'm also not going to kill you for it.
what's
'Cause I-
funny is as you're saying that, I am literally writing down how much I owe Wayland and how much. And as you said the part about killing, I was writing the name Nasha. Yeah, that was happening just right then.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
what's up.
Yep.
Okay.
We could put a $45,000 bounty on that Toytarian.
Let's. Do you want to spend 45,000 for a bounty on a?
No, I only have 4,000 left.
No, but it'd be funny.
Ugh. No,
Tasting his own medicine.
Titanium tastes terrible. Ugh. Not that I know.
Mm-hmm.
You owe me nothing. It's fine.
No,
You don't need to pay me back.
I will choose 20,000 credits.
No.
Yes. No.
You don't. No, it's fine.
Okay. Hang on.
We are supposed to help our clan, and right now you're my clan.
So at the use of the word clan, Thought kind of like looks at you, takes a minute.
Clan. I haven't had a clan in a long time. Okay. Yes. We are a clan.
We're a clan.
Us. Clan Cabbage Man.
And I think that's a good time for us to go ahead and stop the episode.
Somehow we've gone from the Waylanders to Clan Cabbage Man.
Yeah. Is that going to be the new shirt, Cabbage Man?
I don't know.
But only if it looks like the Rocket Man poster with Mick in his clone armor sailing on a swarm of cabbages.
Some things just live in the game, guys. Some
Yeah,
things
yep.
just live in the game.
All right.
No.
No.
This is not one of those things.
So that's our episode. Tune in next week for the mid-season break for the holidays. And tomorrow is our Wheel of Fate D&D game. And then on Monday be the Curse of Strahd Heroes of the Mist mid-season break. All of mid-season breaks are next week. So I hope you enjoyed
Mid-season
the
finales.
Oh, mid-season finale, sure. Yeah. So if you stick around, we'll go ahead and rate the channel. So if anyone has anything to say, just good night, and I'll tell you that story here after the episode.